It's been over a year that you've owned Britican now. How would you describe your first year?
The biggest learning curve of my life, I think. I thought it would be easier in certain places and more difficult in others, but I just think it's the best thing I've ever done. I just wouldn't change it for anything.
Okay, and can you give us some of your most memorable moments this past year?
Most memorable moments. Second day of owning the boat, sailing to Gibraltar. We were forecast to force 7, it ended up a force 10, and on the nose, sailing at 8 knots into a force 10, and then trying to take the sail down, and it came down and then blew halfway back up, so I had to go up there. That was quite memorable. Going through the Corinth Canal, which was absolutely fantastic. That was one of my best memories, and I suppose just being aboard and spending life on the boat is just so memorable. I love it.
Okay, what do you wish you knew before you started that you know now?
Oh God, there's lots. I suppose it's mainly to do with looking after the boat, knowing more mechanical stuff about the boat, and really the first bit I was a bit, normally I'm not a stressed out person, but I was very stressed, and now if something goes wrong, I don't stress at all. I just think, right, okay, how do I fix it? So probably knowing a bit more about the boat, really.
And how often do things break?
Every day. You fix one thing and 2 things break.
Can you give me an example of what you've been working on the last couple of days?
Well, I've been working the last time. I've been trying to sort out the heater in the front, which is only blowing out cold air. I've also been trying to sort out hatches that are closing on my wife's fingers and they shouldn't be, which is on the freezer. So I've sorted that out today. I've done about 2 more jobs. Some paperwork and sorting out a new dimmer switch. So that's what I've been doing today. Not a lot.
Okay. Quite a few people have commented that you're on board with your wife and your daughter full time, so 2 girls and you on board. And some people have made a comment that, how can you do it? I am your wife asking you this question, so you probably have to be nice about it. But I mean, really, what is it like? Is it hard? Is it easy? Do you enjoy it?
Well, I think I'm really lucky that both Kim and I get on really, really well, and it's like I suppose any couple, we have our moments, and there's not a place where you can just jump in the car and run away. But we just deal with it. We're good. We talk about it. And we go quiet for a bit and then we talk about it and have a laugh and a giggle. So, like I was saying earlier, I'm quite a laid-back person. I can't really I can put my hand on my heart and say we've never really had a bad word said or a bad discussion or anything. So, I find it very easy. Plus, before we came on the boat, Kim was working from home, I was working from home, so we were together back at home anyway. So it's not as though we both finished a 9-to-5 job on a Monday and on a Friday we were on the boat. So.
Okay, and what's it like with your daughter being with you 24 hours a day, every day?
Oh yeah, it has its good days and its bad days, like any kids. At the moment, she is an angel child and it's absolutely brilliant. And then other times we've had some real problems with her, as the Daily Mail would have probably told you. But I just think you can't beat it. You're with your daughter, you're with your family 24/7. I think it's great. That's what we're all here for. That's what I'm here for and to live for. And when we go ashore, at the moment we're wintering here, and we can, I go up and have a couple of drinks with some guys, and I do miss guys, but I wouldn't change it for anything.
Okay. And what do you like most about sailing?
Switching the engine off and just sailing. You just can't beat it for me. That nice and peace, and it's you working with nature to get yourself to a place you want to go to. I just love it.
And what do you like most about living on a sailboat, the actual lifestyle of living on a sailboat?
Yeah, the living on a sailboat, oh yeah, it's better than I actually thought. Um, I don't want to be confined by two walls. I have the most beautiful views in the world, and my living room is probably the biggest in the world. And I'm generally outside. I like being outside. Even now, it's January the 12th, and I'm in a t-shirt. I could actually be in shorts, but I'm not.
Okay, and you touched on it a little bit before, saying that you went up to the pub with the boys from the marina. How has your social life as a whole been impacted by this lifestyle change?
Well, I think when you're back in the UK or wherever you are, you've got your close-knit friends, and you generally go out drinking with your mates, 2 or 3 mates, and then you might go to a couple of parties. We're here, we make some really great friends, and then 2 weeks later, or a week later, or even a couple of days, we separate, and then we get to another place, and we just start talking to people. I think people in the sailing community are great because they just come up to you and start talking, or you talking. What boat have you got? Where you going? Where you've been? And it's just so easy to talk to them.
Yeah, I think also because the nature of boating, things do break, and you do have problems when you.
Yeah.
And when you get to a new place, you need to know where the laundromat is or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to strike up a conversation, isn't it?
It's dead easy.
Okay, what has been your worst experience so far?
When I went into Algiers and they said I was going to go to court because I hadn't got a courtesy flag up because we had a problem with our generator, we had a problem with our our genoa which had split, and we had to duck into cover. My fault really. I should have been prepared for this, but it was our second sail on the boat, and him going like that, and I was thinking, and then the generator just wouldn't work for love nor money. It would work for 10 hours and stop, and that was just a bit of a pain really.
And what are your plans going forward? You're in Marina di Ragusa until April. What's next? Where are you going next?
More sailing. Can't wait. Going around the world, hopefully. More sailing in the Med this year. Then we're doing the Ark in November. Can't wait. More sun. Look at it.
And
who wants to be in England when it's all wet in a day like this?
And what is the Ark, Simon?
The Ark is the Atlantic Rally for Cruises, where a group of about 200 odd boats sail across together. Some of them are racing, but most of them are going across there in together, so if anything happens, you've got a safety net with you.
And that's across the Atlantic?
Across the Atlantic, 2,700 nautical miles.
And where do you arrive?
We arrive probably, hopefully, in mid-December in St. Lucia.
Okay.
For Christmas.
Okay, and do you have any tips for people that are interested in maybe going on a sailing holiday or maybe becoming full-time live-aboard sailors? Do you have any tips or?
Have any tips?
Yeah.
Do it. Just go for it. You know, if you've never sailed before, go find a local club, go sailing, go dinghy sailing. This is totally different from dinghy sailing, but you're still on the water, you'll find it. We used to sail with a company doing holidays. Just ring at any holiday company and see what they want. It's absolutely brilliant. Just do it. You'll love it.
And did you presumably had lots of fears before you moved full-time onto the boat. Were your fears unfounded?
Fears. What fears did I have? Well, I suppose you're worrying about all sorts of different things. Fear is probably the one word. Apprehension's more. I didn't have fear. Apprehension. Am I doing the right thing? Is my daughter going to be all right? Schooling. Will my wife like it? Will I like it? You know, there's all sorts of things. But most questions we get asked is piracy. I don't even think about it. You know, how many times you've got more chance of getting burgled back in England? Do you think about that every day now? So fears is just. I like to try and work through my fears and my apprehensions.
So any regrets?
None whatsoever. Absolutely none. Even the things that I've done wrong, things that have gone wrong, they're all part of learning, and from things are going wrong, I've actually learned. So, no, none whatsoever.
Alrighty, well thank you, Simon.
Yeah, thanks.